Hello there guys! For today's video, I'm going to show you how to create a dramatic spotlight effect on sky in Photoshop. And also, we will dive deeper into using type tool, using pen tool for creating selection, transformation, warp, Gaussian blur, converting layers to smart object, and masking. So let's get started. So here in our document, I have here a landscape image of a city. And yes, you will also notice here that it's already nighttime and it has a cloudy sky. And this is a perfect for us to apply the spotlight effect. So the first step we're going to do is we create the text layer. So going on to the toolbar, let's go and find the T icon. All right, this one, click on this, or you can just press T for the shortcut key. Then from the options panel on top, you can choose any kind of font style you want. Then also set the color to white. So all you have to do is to click on this, and then this color picker window will appear. Set this one to white, then hit OK. All right, so let's apply the text layer. So you just type it down here, click on that, and then we're going to type the word doodle royalty. All right, that's okay. There you go. Then this time we're going to hide this text layer for a while. So going on to the layers panel, from this text layer here, we're going to hide this one. Just click on this I button. There you go. Then after that, click on the background layer to make it active, because we're going to apply the spotlight layer. So to do that, with this background layer selected, just go down here on the right bottom corner of the screen and select on this icon, create a new layer. Click on that. Now we already have a new layer. Well, let's rename this layer. Let's just double click on this, double click that, and then let's type down spotlight. There you go. And then with this spotlight layer selected, we're going to fill this one with white. So to do that, we're going to change the foreground color to white. So go here on the toolbar and just click on this. We're going to set this one to white. Well, you can already see the foreground color is white. Then we can already start filling this layer by pressing Alt, hold it, and backspace. There you go. And by the way, if you find this video helpful so far, please consider subscribing to help YouTube algorithm show my videos to other nerds like us. Well, moving back again from the spotlight layer, we're going to hide this one temporarily. So I'm just going to click on this I button again, and then we're going to get the pen tool. So going on to the toolbar, let's go and get the pen tool. It shows this icon. Click on that, or you can just press P for the shortcut key of the pen tool. Then on the options panel, I'm going to click on here. Yes, click this arrow down, and we're going to set this one to path, because we're going to first create a path and then change it to selection. So to do that, first think where the spotlight is coming from. Well, I decided that the spotlight is coming from this rooftop of this building. So I'm going to create a path here. So just click it. There you go. That's the first path. And another one here. All right, there you go. So from my imagination, that's the spotlight coming from. All right, and then let's create a path here. There you go. And let's here, and let's close the selection. Something like that. All right. Then after this, right click, then choose on make selection. So this make selection window will appear. So for the feather radius, we're going to set this one to 10 pixels. Then operation, use selection. Then hit OK. All right. Now we already have the selection. Then after that, going on to the layers panel, make the spotlight layer visible again. So all you have to do is to tick on this box where the eye icon was there. So just click on that. There you go. And then go down here and select create layer mask. There you go. All right. So that seems nice, but this one is too much. We're going to change the blend mode of it. So with that spotlight layer selected, just go up here. Yeah, this for the blending mode. Click on this icon and then change this one to overlay. Then for the opacity, we're going to set this one into amount of 40%. There you go. Now that seems nice. Let's bring back the text layer. So on the layers panel, click on this again, this box. So the text is back. Now we're going to click on that layer, right click on it, and we're going to convert this one into smart object. So you click this one, convert to smart object. There you go. We're going to bring out the transformation command of that doodle royalty layer. So press Controller Command plus T There we go. Then let's drag it here, right? Then we're going to have this perspective of it. So to do that, I'm going to press Control, Alt, then Shift. While holding it, I'm going to click and drag these anchor points to get the right perspective from the sky. Okay, so I'll get this point here to rotate it like this. All right, this one is better. Okay, then I'm going to release what I'm pressing. Okay, and then click and drag it here. All right. So let's just rescale this one from here. All right. So this position is okay. The size is fine. Now hit enter. Okay, there you go. Now next step here is that we're going to add a Gaussian blur on this layer. So again, with that doodle royalty layer selected, go to the menu bar, go to filter, go to blur, and choose on Gaussian blur. So for the radius, I'm going to set this one into amount of 12 pixels. Yeah, that seems fine. Then hit OK. And then after that, we're going to warp this one to create a blend on the clouds. So to do that, again, with that layer selected, press Control or Command plus T. All right. So let's just hit OK because this is already converted to Smart Object. There you go. Then right click and then select Warp. And then from the options panel here on top, go to the grid, click on this, and we're going to choose 3 by 3. There you go. Okay, so I'm just going to move this one, creating something like little waves to it. So it's something like it's blending on the clouds. It's just like a displacement on the clouds. All right. So now hit done. Okay, then after this, we're going to open the blending mode of this layer. So again, going on to the layers panel from that doodle royalty text layer, double click on that to bring out this layer style window. Then under the blending options, go here, blend if. You can see here the underlying layer. Well, we're going to split this cursor to half. So to do that, I'm going to press Alt, hold it, and click. You can see that we already divide this cursor into 2. Okay, look at that. And I'm going to increase the amount or move this to the right. Look what happened to create a better blend on the sky. All right, something like this. Also for the white, click. All right, just a few. So for the underlying, I already set the shadows to 120, the half of it. Okay, and for the highlights, the half of it is set to 222. All right, now this seems nice. Then hit OK. Create a duplicate of this doodle royalty layer. So click on that, press Control or Command plus J. There you go. Then from this layer down here, click on this, double click on the Gaussian blur, double click on that, and we're going to increase the radius to. Right, so let's say just 24 pixels is okay. Then hit OK. Then also for the opacity, let's just decrease this one a bit. So something like 80%. There you go. Also, from this new copy, double click on that. Then let's decrease the opacity. All right, this one is fine. Now the next step here is that we're going to remove those excess light behind this text. Okay, so to do that, I'm going to hold Control. While holding it, click on this layer. There you go. So it must have a selection on those texts. There you go. Then we're going to invert this one by pressing Control plus Shift plus I. There you are. And then once we already have this kind of selection, let's go back on the spotlight layer. Click on the layer mask thumbnail of the spotlight. Click on that. Then they're going to mask this one. So press B for the brush tool. For the options panel, I'm going to set the opacity to 100% for the flow of 100%. For the brush, we're going to make use of a soft round brush. Then let's just increase the size of the brush into amount of 100 something. All right, that's okay. And then for the foreground color, make sure that is set to black. And then we can already start removing this excess spotlight from this behind this text. Okay, something like this. And there you have it. Now let me show you the before and after. This one is the before. and this one is the after. And that is how to create a dramatic spotlight effect on sky in Photoshop.